Let's hope that I am in focus. I'm not. I'm just not. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Clara. If you didn't know, well, now you do know. And for anyone that has been returning, hello. How are you guys doing? How are we liking this September? As you see, I have like a little flannel. I'm like trying to be fall, except I live in Texas and it's like 95 degrees out. So yeah, let's just, I'm here for the I'm here though for like the vibe of fall, but I will actually not be wearing this outside anytime soon. Anyways, we did not come in here to talk about fall and Texas weather sucking. We came here to talk about The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. So I read The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Duh, that's an obvious, Clara. That's why you're recording this video. But I read The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and I absolutely loved it. So I have a couple of things that I need to say before getting into this review. Please do not be scared because she's a thick bitch. Like this, she's so big, and I could not read a book this big if it was like a fantasy. I feel like I just slow burns all the way, okay? Previous Clara that wanted all the smut in the world, I don't know where she's gone, okay? She'll come back in here maybe, but like right now, I love a slow burn. I love a slow burn. And I love a Mariana Zapata slow burn, okay? We're just gonna say MZ because for whatever reason, every time I say her name, I want to say marijuana, okay? I don't know why. It's just for whatever reason. I don't know why. So we're saying MZ book. I love her. The first book that I read of her was All Roads Lead Here. I have a review for that. I'll link it somewhere. And I loved it. So then I said, don't be scared of slow burns, Clara. Go in there. Read the biggest book you've ever read of your life. Make it a slow burn. Make it a good time. MZ came here and she said, yes, bitch, I got you. And then The Wall of Winnipeg was born. So, The Wall of Winnipeg is about this girl named Vanessa and this guy named Aiden. And Aiden is like a big time football player. This book has nothing to do with football, really. You don't need to know anything about football to enjoy this romance. He's just a football player, okay? And he comes from Winnipeg, which is in Canada. I used to live in Alberta, which is also in Canada, so I knew Winnipeg. I know where that is in the world. But so he is a football player and he's from Canada, and Vanessa is his assistant. And in the beginning of the book, you see Vanessa just like absolutely hating her job. And he is kind of a dick. Like, he doesn't say goodnight to her. He doesn't say hello. He doesn't remember her birthday. Like, nothing. Like, he is just like, you're here to cook my vegan meals and to be there for whatever I need you to be there for. But other than that, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of the way. You're a nuisance. And she's like, okay, well, she has like these huge student loan debts, and she says, I'm going to work for him for 2 years because the pay is really good. I'm going to work there for 2 years. I'm going to save up, and then I'm going to do like what I actually want to do. Like, screw you, Aiden. I don't want to deal with you. And he's just like this big time football player. He's super rich. He's super handsome. He's got like big old thighs, a big old booty, and he's probably just like so scrumptious. Like, in my head, I'm like, there's a quote in here that's like, I don't want abs. Like, girls don't care about abs, but they care about big juicy behinds. Yes, I'm one of those girls. Like, give me a big behind, okay? We're not here to talk about me though. Yeah, so she is his assistant, and then she quits, and then he is like, okay, like, you're quitting? That's cool. And then he comes running back, and he's like, no, but like, I need you. And she's like, yeah, that's cool, but like, you didn't need me while I was working for you, and like, you didn't care about me then, so I'm like, okay, like, I don't really care. And he's like, no, I need you because like, we need to get married because I need to stay in the country. And she's like, what? No, like, you're absolutely crazy. And he's like, no, like, no, I'm not. And like, I know about the debts that you have, and I'll pay those off for you. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, so marry me, and like, let's do this thing, and I'll help you out. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. You were like the biggest dick ever. Nope. And then during this whole time, during all of this, you just fall in love with both of them. You fall in love with Vanessa for different reasons. You fall in love with him for different reasons, and then they come together, and it's so good. It's so good. But they don't, like, nothing happens with them till like, there. That's it. That's all you get. You want more? 100%. But it's just the lead up that is so good. And it's so juicy. It's like the angst, and it's the, well, he's just doing this because like we're married, and like it's the public eye, and like all of this kind of stuff. And you're like, no, like, he likes you, like, oh my gosh, it was so good. The way she wrote it was so good. I think that Aiden was just such a good character, and like, he's so flawed, but you realize why he's flawed. And I think that like a lot of people, I just feel like it's a genuinely good connection. Like, this could probably happen in real life. I mean, I don't know, but like, I feel like this could probably happen in real life, and it was so good. I didn't think that I would enjoy a marriage of convenience at all, but I loved it. Please comment down below more marriage of convenience books for me to read, and I would absolutely love it because it was so good. And the slow burn was so good because you really got to like know them on a emotional and personal level. It wasn't just like, all right, like, they meet, they like each other, you're so hot, yes, let's fuck, yeah, and then like that's it, like the book wraps up. Or like there's one like miscommunication and the book wraps up. No, like, you're getting to know them, and like to know their personalities and like their emotions and stuff. So I think that like, yes, the book was very long, but I enjoyed like every single moment of it. It wasn't a Spanish love deception for me, which for me was like 200 pages too long and boring. So, you know, like, I feel like just because this book is long doesn't mean that all of the conversations intentionally and to build on their relationship. So I didn't care that it was long. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I can't believe that I finished it as quickly as I did, and I actually enjoyed it. So yeah, I gave this probably a 4.5 stars. I loved it. I thought it was amazing, but it just didn't give me like that 5 kind of feeling like All Roads Lead Here. The more I think of All Roads Lead Here, the more I love All Roads Lead Here. And I love Vanessa and I love Aiden in this book, but like, I just feel some type of way towards All Roads Lead Here. But both books are really good. It just didn't give me that like 5-star feel. But I love The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I understand the hype. TikTok was on the nose on this one, or Book Talk I should say, was on the nose for this one. And yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. I don't want to bore you with more things, but thank you so much for checking this video out, checking my channel out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all I really have to say today. I hope that you guys have a good morning, evening, or afternoon. I should have flipped those around, but I will see you very soon in my next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye.